guys, welcome along today. You know, my page for YouTube, being a contributor, is a lot different from the one you see if you're not. And I often get things on the right hand panel to say how to make more money on YouTube, how to make it on YouTube, how to have all this income and be rich, and basically what you've got to do to make it on YouTube. And there's one thing that really sticks out in common to me, and that's that you've got to be like this. And let me show you. You get things like this on here, news they call it, and there you are, make it on YouTube. But you know, if you click watch now, what do all these people have in common? You know, I mean, if you look at them, there's one thing, isn't there? One intense thing that comes across. Yes, they're all young, and yes, they're all good looking kids that people would want to look at and see. So where does that leave me? Well, you may well ask, I've been on there since 2007, and I've tried to make my niche with the only thing I really know, which is my life's experiences. And being a plumber, heating engineer, I've put every single plumbing thing I could think of on there. Now I've got over 1,500 videos, and I'm finding it tough to find new material and do things because obviously I've covered a lot of it, and the problem now, of course, I've said before on some videos that people look at an age of a video and decide it's not any good anymore because it may be more than 5 years old, we say, although in plumbing terms it's pretty relevant because it doesn't age much actually. But that's not the thing, is it? It looks old to someone looking on the screen and say, you know, that's old. And that's where we get to it, old age. And you'll see that all those pictures on there of what it means to create on YouTube and how to make it big are young, good looking people, and that's great. You know, I'm pleased for them, but it does mean that the niche is more for people no older than about 30. Now, unless you're a big pop star or you're a politician or you're someone famous in the limelight, you can be old then, no problem, because you've already made your day, your fame, and people still want to know what you're doing and what's going on. But that doesn't leave much for someone like me who's a Mr. Nobody, really. I'm just an average guy on the street. You know, what can I do? I mean, I could possibly make it as a comedian. I mean, I haven't got too many jokes. Oh, but I can tell you though, I had a lovely sausage sandwich earlier, just before I did this video. Yeah, I freed a couple of sausages from the fridge and ate them. Lovely. They're not even funny jokes, are they? But that's, you know, here or there. So what we're saying is, I think if you're over about 40, unless you've got something really good that's not been done on YouTube, something really off the wall, then you ain't stand a chance on there. You won't get anywhere. Okay, save your time and trouble. I've known hundreds of people been trying to make it on YouTube, and they're just not getting there. I mean, I've been on there all these years, since 2007, and even my earnings are very low compared with the amount of videos that are on there, because as they age they stop getting the hits basically. So you've got to keep at it all the time. You've got to keep content fresh and try and do something new all the time, and it becomes very trying, very hard to keep that going. So the money side of it slides away, and obviously the youngsters like this come on and they get lots of this because of the way they look, the way they're attractive. Youngsters attract other youngsters. You wouldn't catch one of those people on there looking at someone like me just oh yeah, I think I'd like to fix my WC that's been leaking, I'll have a look at. Yeah, it just won't happen when it's so all I'm saying is, it's great when you see these things on here, but you know deep in your heart that you know, the only people that are going to watch me are people that I've had the subscribers for years, like you guys. I know you all know me. We've got a good friendly relationship, I believe. Of course we have. And basically, older people attract older people. It makes them look at, because there's no problem there. But you won't get a youngster looking at someone quite elderly and doing a video. It's never going to work. So I'm afraid YouTube is geared mainly for the youngsters now, really. And if you're going to make it, make sure you're between, you know, 15 and probably about 30, you know, and look good. I mean, I do like the top one, don't you? My YouTube story, how I got 1 million subscribers in nearly 10 years on YouTube. 10 years? Wow. So you might ask, what sort of stuff do I like watching? Well, actually I like anything funny. I like all those whoopses and slips and slides and people doing stupid things. Always great. I know some of them are put on, but a lot of them are real pretty good. And also I like all the jokes, especially jokes on there that are really at the spot, you know, and they just make me laugh. And also I like science programs, you know, especially things on astronomy, deep space. You get lots of useful stuff on YouTube that is really good, and that kind of stuff, you know, I think they should get lots of hits on and should make some, because it really put a lot of effort in from a lot of people doing professional stuff to get on there. And I do like pop videos as well, another one of my things I love, and it's just great to see old stuff that I may have missed. So you can find some 60s, 70s stuff on there of old bands doing top of the pops stuff, you know, and it always seems quite funny to look back at it now. But I do really like jokes like this sort of thing. And that one's followed by this other good one I like. It's really funny. Oh yeah. And here's another good one I like. Really classic stuff, isn't it? Hits the spot dead on, doesn't it? Lastly, this one has to be my favourite. So back to YouTube, what we was talking about, and yeah, all I can say to you is don't waste your time if you think you're going to make any money out of it these days. And don't forget, you've got to get loads of subscribers and you've got to get lots of views. And before you get there, you'll probably find you get ads on your videos if they are starting to move. But don't forget, you won't get any share of them, because YouTube take the lot until you actually become over that limit of the subscriber count. Then you can apply for AdSense payments, which is still very, very small for what you do. So if it's just a labour of love, you enjoy it, do it. If you're thinking you're going to make it for money and make it big, I don't think so. But anyway, that's all. I don't want to put you off though. Do it if you want to do it. All my stuff, you know where to go. Derek and 33. Thanks guys. Bye bye.